The referee blows his whistle for full time, and that means with no outright winner. So neither team able to find a winner before the final whistle. It will be decided on penalties.
Well, 120 minutes of football and we still haven't seen a goal. I must say, I think the defenders from both sides have been absolute.
His job to get their 5 penalties off to a good start. Will he find the net? Struck with some authority.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
He made it, it's 1-1.
You could see he was really nervous taking that one, but he's made it one apiece.
Far too close to the goalkeeper.
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
To the keeper's left.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
It's time for the captain to show what he's made of. And as drives it to the keeper's left-hand side.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority. Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
Oh, the agony, he's fluffed it.
Oh, he struck it so well, but the woodwork has just denied him.
Putting this penalty away for a 2-goal lead would give them a real psychological boost. Oh, that's it. Marvellous, he's hit the winner. And that shows it's all about composure, about keeping your nerves in check. One team was just better prepared mentally for the shootout.
Well, there's really nothing quite like the excitement of a penalty shootout, and they'll be absolutely... Well, we have great expectation here today for both sets of players. I mean, this match really promises something good. Listen, it's a great start, but we've seen teams surprise themselves with early goals before and sit back. They've got to avoid that.
Now seeking to get that ball in. Can he now find a finish? It's a good hit. And he makes absolutely no mistake.
Himself for missing that.
Shoots here, and it's a really well-taken goal. He'd love to play against defenders as charitable as that every week.
Look, I don't want to take anything away from the finish because he ghosted his way into position, but where was the communication in that defence? Who was taking charge? Nobody.
They've got a precious 1-goal lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defence.
Superb from Quagliarella. That's a boost. They've drawn level. There's the whistle. The game's finished. Nothing could separate these sides. The players, credit to them, put in plenty of effort. But in the end, no one could come up with that vital winner. Skills, but ultimately unsuccessful.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because...
There's a goal! In a straight duel like that, there was only going to... He tried going it alone, but without success. Through the middle it goes. He's onside. Opportunity for a goal. Puts it away. It's a 2-goal lead now. Right, Phillips. And with that comes the final whistle. Well, today the team certainly showed the opposition what they're made of. They ran out comfortable winners in the end.
Well, some matches you just don't want to end, and that was one of them for me. You couldn't predict what was going to happen next. It was a great game. They wanted more.
He's free through the middle. Quagliarella. And there to go. There's the benefit of pinpoint accuracy.
Weight of pass, it only needed just a little bit more behind it. And he was through.
Space on the flank. He's onside here. Shoots here. He scores. 2 goals to the good. And there is the final whistle. They've done it. A wonderful victory here for the fans and for the boss. All of them ecstatic with the way that the team have played today. He's playing it through. Good interception, just what they needed. Through it goes. He takes a shot. And he makes absolutely no mistake. He was never going to... And that's it. The final whistle. You can see the absolute joy on the players' faces. They've battled so hard to get to this stage, and they're... Maybe the last one needs to be a good one. He decides to shoot. Big moment, big goal.
Well, we're sitting here wondering who, if anyone, was going to be able to step up and find a way to goal with the clock running down, and the skipper obliges. It should cement victory in what has been a pretty unpredictable affair.
That would have to go down as one of the sweetest strikes I think I've ever seen.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
So, there you have it, the final whistle. Bolton have got the job done at home.
You know, it's a privilege to be part of a fabulous football match like that. That was a real roller coaster ride for the fans.
Knocks it through. Chance. Off he goes. And there to go. That was a teasing. Yet to make a substitution here. Whacks it. He scores. It's a 2-goal lead now. That's it, the match is over. Bolton have done it. They continued where they left off after the first leg and have clinched victory here as well.
I think some of the players are going to be a bit sore after that. There was so much...
Queiroz. Joaquin. It's through. Here's Quagliarella. He's onside. Goal! A goal just before half-time. That would have to go down as... So, there you have it, the final whistle. Jubilation all around this stadium, everywhere you look. Ball stolen. Good pass through. Quagliarella. And he makes absolutely no mistake. Nonsense fashion. It's all over. The referee's had enough. And there it is, a great performance away from home, duly rewarded with a super result. One that puts them in good stead ahead of the second leg at home.
I think some of the players are going to be a bit sore after that. There was so much passion and commitment.
There you have it, the final whistle. They have done it and deservedly go through to the last four. And now there's some real belief amongst the players that they really can win the cup.
Look, that's what supporters love to see. Tremendous will and spirit, crunching tackles and a real desire. Hi John, at this stage I think the players are just desperate to get out there, and this promises to be a terrific game.
Goal! Manchester United!
Listen, scoring early doesn't guarantee you anything, but the first goal is always important, and that's a terrific opening.
The keeper made a mess of it, and he's been punished.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Juan Mata. Borini. Off he goes. Incisive pass that. He's onside. Quagliarella. Here's Borges. Quagliarella. And tucked in. Just one goal in it now. The comeback could be on. It's Dominguez. Here's a shot. Oh, well taken.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Played into space out wide. Let him try again. Goal! Manchester United. He's a predator, all right.
And no questions will be asked of that defence, but there was an element of good fortune in that.
Manchester United. There it is, the final whistle. Well, they'll surely be ruining some of those missed opportunities. Always a disappointing result, coming away with nothing from the day's efforts.
Well, how enjoyable was that? I love it when you get two teams giving it everything they've got. They held nothing back. Terrific stuff.
Thank you, Jim, for joining me this afternoon. That is all we have time for. We've reached the last 15 minutes of the game. The ball played through the middle. Can he now find a finish? Quagliarella. Chance for a shot. He's tackled in the box. Has to be a penalty.
I can understand the frustration from the foul then. They manufactured a good little opportunity there, so it was unfairly stopped.
Which way he's going to go? Will he go, though, for power or placement? To make it 1-0. Cool and calm as you like. That's it, the match is over. Bolton with a great show of character, determination, and ultimately a tremendous result in what could have been a tricky away leg. Over the top. Quagliarella. And he makes absolutely no mistake. Could he have delivered the knockout blow here?
When you can produce a first touch that is as good as that, you're on a winner. And it was all done with consummate ease. That's just...
It's all over. The referee's had enough. Jubilation all around this stadium, everywhere you look. And now it's just another 90 minutes standing between them and the ultimate prize.
I think some of the players are going to be a bit sore after that. There was so much passion and commitment out there. I can't remember anyone shirking a tackle.
Oh, he's won it back straight from the goal kick. He's looking to find his front men. And now, a shot, and there's a goal. Well, the score is 1-0. He's bursting forward. Can he now find a finish? Oh, it's in! The referee brings the game to a close. Nothing could separate these sides. The players, credit to them, put in plenty of effort, but in the end, no one.
All our expectations.
He makes his way towards the penalty area, drives it in. It's there!
Knew he needed a better angle to get a shot away, and I suppose at least he showed the best option. It just didn't come off.
And he makes absolutely no mistake. Bolton now have the equaliser they were looking for. Have got possession back. Knocks it through to the front line. Quagliarella. Superb from Quagliarella. And that... It's Jadson looking to exploit the space. Arshavin. And it's a really... The ball's with Quagliarella. Quagliarella! Superb from Quagliarella. A goal just before half-time. Jadson. He's looking to find his front men. He's onside here. He's on his way. Oh, it's in! There's the whistle. The game's finished. It's been a real treat for the neutrals. Plenty of goal-mouth action at both ends. And despite so many goals... The ball's with Quagliarella. Chip through over the top. Oh, and he scored! Almost unbelievably! No getting it through there. He knew what was coming. Tried to play it through. Lovely ball through. Quagliarella. Quagliarella. And he makes absolutely no mistake. It's a 2-goal lead now. There it is, the final whistle. They have done it here. Deserving cup winners today, and what an incredible achievement it is. And the partying, I'm sure, is going to go on long into the night. Maybe much longer. Bolton still without any attempts on target. Oh, it's come up the up. Quagliarella.
Well, the team's level of stamina was called into question now, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with this.
The keeper. There's the final whistle. So, honours even today, although for one team that means they are now the league champions. It's their day, their season, and their title. Their domination throughout the campaign has brooked no argument. They are deserving champions.
Oh, what a fantastic match to round it all off. Again, they had to battle really hard, as they've done all season, but that's what's brought them to success. Do you know, in my experience, this is always one of those strange feelings, because yes, you're champions, yes, you've won, but sometimes you just don't know what to do. You don't know how to celebrate.